Most people don't notice, but you can add 2, 5, or even 20 years of credit history to your credit report without overpaying for those credit card trade lines or authorized users or whatever that'll literally come onto your report and then go away within a month or two. Okay, so people sleep on the value of rent reporters. Therefore, I decided to break down how they work, the proper way to use them, and a powerful hack that no one is talking about, not even the rent reporting companies themselves. So let's start with why this even matters. So two of the biggest pieces of your credit score are your payment history, which is 35%, and the length of credit history, which is 15%. And for most people, their rent or mortgage or where they stay is gonna be their biggest and most consistent monthly expense. It's something that you're going to pay because you need a roof over your head regardless. So you might as well maximize it. But hold on though, before we continue, my name is Lamar Nash, and on this channel we discuss everything regarding credit, finances, and getting your businesses funded. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. But now let's just hop right back into the video. All right, so what is rent reporting? Rent reporting is when a third-party company verifies your monthly rent payments and sends that information to the credit bureaus, just like if it was a credit card or a car loan, right? Now, depending on the service and where you are in your credit journey, this could actually boost your score by 30 or more points. So this type of history helps you get approved for car loans, new apartments, mortgages, and even credit cards. See, what it does is thicken your credit profile, and it is especially helpful for those that may have a thin or newer credit, meaning you basically don't have a sufficient amount of accounts reporting to your credit. And most lenders want to work with people that have been handling debt obligations before, right? Thinking of it like this, you would rather give money to someone that has handled that money before versus someone who has never handled a credit card. You know for a fact that they're gonna do at least what most people do and run that credit card bill up and hope to God that they pay it back, right? Now, here is something I realized with working with hundreds of people on their credit. FICO doesn't just recognize age by the amount of payment history being reported. They actually go by the open date of the account and the close date of the account if that account is closed. So when a rent reporting company says we report up to 24 months of history, they are technically telling the truth, but they failed to mention that this is just the payment history they're speaking of, not the full account history. Meaning your account age that will be reported can be much longer. So if you've been living at the same address since 2010 and you're able to prove that to the rent reporting companies, you're not just getting 2 years added to your report. You're getting over 2 decades. See, I've done this with the client before and with other clients as well. But just to show y'all, here's a glimpse straight from my FICO. So the people that really have the proper credit scoring model, showing you 22 years of history added as soon as she added that rent reporter to her report. So now that we know the best way to use rent reporters, let's break down some places I would recommend going to have your rent reported. So my first and honestly my favorite is Rent Reporters, literally. This is my favorite company to use when it comes to this. Unlike some of the other ones we'll talk about later, they report to all 3 bureaus and have a really great and seamless setup process. Typically, all you need is proof of address, so like a utility bill or a lease agreement between you and the landlord, and the contact information of the landlord of the property. Usually a setup fee is typically one time $95, but they actually allow you to split it into 3 payments with their special promotion they have, and I'm not getting paid for this at all. But even with that, you are good to go. Each month, the property manager literally will get the most simplest email asking if you paid on time or not. That's it, right? And all they gotta do is click one button and it'll verify for them. It costs about $9 a month after setup. And in my opinion, they got the best customer service out of all of them, right? You call, they're gonna answer. You can email, they email you back fast, or you can chat fast. It's pretty good. All right, now the next company is Boom. Now, Boom is by far the most budget-friendly option. They only cost $3 a month. $3 a month. And you can get up to 24 months of payment history for just $25 one time, right? They super easy to set up, and really they just want to link to your bank account and see how much you pay your rent for them using their software. That's it. There is zero, I mean zero landlord involvement. They only ask for proof of address, which is primarily a lease agreement for them. The only downside with this company is that their customer service, just from the clients that I've sent to them and we work with, isn't the best. I'll just be real with you. It isn't the best. Usually you're not gonna get them on the phone at all. Everything literally goes through email or their chat system, and it isn't the most intuitive. I would say Boom is best if you've been living at an apartment complex, like a huge complex, for years and years. Like that's where they really shine with their value, because they don't have no landlord involvement. So it's literally just looking at your account. All right. Now, this is my second favorite, technically. I've used them in the past, and that's Rock the Score. Now, Rock the Score is basically just like Rent Reporters. The only difference is they only report to Equifax and TransUnion, so they don't have a report to Experian just yet. The cost of setup for the one-time enrollment is $48, but they do ask you to pay the $65 if you want to report past payment history. But the enrollment is a little cheaper at $7 a month. They do the same thing where they literally just want the contact information of your property manager, and they'll email them every month to verify that rent is being paid. And honestly, the customer service is pretty decent. You can call, you'll get somebody on the line, and their emails are pretty fast. They respond pretty fast to those, so it's pretty cool. Last but not least is Rental Karma. This place I have heard great things about, but I haven't used them personally with any clients just yet. So they report to Equifax and TransUnion. You can backdate as far as your real move-in date for the payment history. It is a $75 one-time fee, and the ongoing payment is typically around $9. The property manager will be called to verify that you live there, right? And they actually differentiate themselves a little bit by offering one-on-one credit mentorship aimed to get your credit score above a 720 so you can qualify for that new home or new apartment you want. All right, so let's really talk about it. Who is this actually for? Like, who should actually be using this hack? So this is a powerful tool if you're building credit from scratch, like you're 18, 19, 20 and trying to build some credit history, or 22 and want to build some credit history. You went through credit repair and need to technically start all over again because you don't have enough accounts, or you've been denied in the past for literally not enough history or insufficient number of accounts, right? Or you just want to boost your score by adding a great amount of history and get you even more qualified for funding a mortgage or a better apartment. I would say out of all of them, this strategy is best used with a private landlord, because the private landlord, you can talk to them about what you're going through, what your goals are, and they'll actually look for those emails to respond to a lot easier than a typical apartment complex. That's just a little bit of advice for those out there. So I would try out this rental reporting hack to help boost your credit history. Let us know how it works for you in the comments below, and also drop questions if you have any. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.